Watch this video or you will regret it. Fatty liver. Hearing this name, many people will think only obese people can get it. But in fact, the elderly, even thin with a light diet, can still get fatty liver disease, even at a more severe level. This condition is becoming more and more common and dangerous because fatty liver does not cause pain, no fever, and no obvious symptoms in the early stages. By the time it is detected, the liver is damaged, even leading to cirrhosis and liver cancer. So why are the elderly, who eat little and are thin, susceptible to fatty liver? Is fatty liver really dangerous? How to detect it early and protect the liver in the last years of life? We will find the answer in this video. What is fatty liver? Why do people who are not fat still get it? Fatty liver is a condition of abnormal fat accumulation in liver cells, accounting for more than 5 to 10% of liver mass. This fat does not stay still. It causes inflammation, disrupts liver function, and over time can lead to fibrosis. And fatty liver does not only appear in obese people. In the elderly, the following factors make them susceptible even though they may look very thin. Poor metabolism. In old age, metabolic function declines. Fat easily accumulates in internal organs, especially the liver, instead of under the skin like young people. Underlying diseases. Elderly people often have type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, dyslipidemia, all of which increase the risk of fatty liver. Malnutrition. There is a paradox that thin people eat less but eat unbalanced. Less vegetables, lack of protein, only eat simple rice porridge, causing the liver to not have enough materials to regenerate, making it vulnerable and accumulating fat. Long-term medications. Some chronic medications such as corticosteroids, blood pressure medications, statins, etc. can affect liver function. Lack of exercise. Older people often sit and lie down a lot, burning less fat, causing visceral fat to accumulate more and more. In other words, fatty liver does not spare anyone. Even the skinny old men and women can still have a fatty liver. Silent warning signs of fatty liver in the elderly. Fatty liver in the elderly often does not cause obvious symptoms. But if you pay attention, you can detect it early through some of the following faint signs. Prolonged fatigue. Feeling weak and lethargic even though you eat and sleep well. Loss of appetite, feeling full quickly. The elderly usually eat little. Now they do not want to eat even more. Fullness, indigestion. Feeling heavy in the upper abdomen, especially after meals. Unexplained weight loss. Not dieting but losing a few kilos in a few months. Itchy skin, mild jaundice, when the liver is more severely inflamed. In addition, an important indirect sign is the results of blood tests. Increased liver enzymes, dyslipidemia, or unstable blood sugar. Unfortunately, many elderly people, when feeling tired, loss of appetite, often think it is normal aging and ignore it. By the time it is discovered, the liver has been deeply damaged, even turning into cirrhosis or liver cancer, especially for those who already have underlying diseases such as diabetes or high blood pressure. Therefore, regular liver examination, especially abdominal ultrasound and liver enzyme testing at least once a year after the age of 60, is extremely necessary. Don't wait for the liver to speak up, because by then it may be too late. Why is fatty liver dangerous for the elderly? In young people, the liver has a strong ability to regenerate. If you change your lifestyle early, the liver can recover. But in the elderly, the rate of liver regeneration has decreased, so fatty liver often progresses quickly and is more dangerous. 1. Easily progresses to hepatitis and cirrhosis. Prolonged fatty liver causes non-viral hepatitis. Over time, liver tissue is replaced by fibrous tissue, causing cirrhosis, making the liver lose its ability to filter toxins, synthesize nutrients, clot blood, etc. 2. Increased risk of liver cancer. Many studies show that people with prolonged fatty liver have a risk of liver cancer 5 to 7 times higher than normal people. Especially if they have cirrhosis, the risk increases dramatically. 3. Worsens underlying diseases. Fatty liver has a negative impact on blood sugar, blood lipids, causing metabolic disorders, making diabetes, cardiovascular disease, blood pressure, etc., more difficult to control. 4. Mental effects. Prolonged fatigue, poor appetite, restless sleep easily cause the elderly to become depressed, lose motivation to live. In short, fatty liver in the elderly is not a light matter, as many people mistakenly think. It is a silent disease but can rob health, independence, and life. How to prevent and control fatty liver in old age. Fortunately, fatty liver can be prevented and improved if intervened properly. Here are some things the elderly should do. 1. Eat a reasonable diet. Reduce bad starch, white rice, bread, instant noodles. Limit fried foods, animal organs. Eat lots of green vegetables, low-sugar fruits, fish, tofu, whole grains. Avoid alcohol absolutely, even if it is just social drinking. 2. Exercise gently every day. Even if it is just walking around the house for 15 to 30 minutes a day, it also helps burn visceral fat very effectively. Participate in healthcare and aerobics classes for the elderly. 3. Control underlying diseases. Diabetes, hyperlipidemia, high blood pressure, all need to be monitored and taken medication properly. Regular checkups for timely adjustment. 4. Regular health checkups. Liver ultrasound, liver enzyme test, and blood lipid test at least once a year. If you have a history of fatty liver, you should monitor more closely. 5. Optimism. Keeping a happy mood, living a moderate life, also helps the liver to be healthier than you think. With fatty liver, early detection, correct intervention, is the key to preventing consequences. Don't wait until symptoms appear to start worrying, because by then, it may be too late to start over. You see, fatty liver is not a disease of fat people, but a disease of living habits, especially in the elderly, where the body is weak, the liver is tired, but subjectivity is still there. If you have elderly parents, encourage them to have regular checkups, eat nutritious foods, and exercise lightly every day. If you are entering old age, today is the best time to start taking care of your liver. A healthy liver is the foundation for a healthy old age. No fatigue, no lying in one place due to complications. No life in limbo, because if you knew earlier, it would have been different. If you find this video useful, please like and share to spread knowledge to more people. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue following valuable content about the health of the elderly. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.